Hello, my Capricorn family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Capricorn, for May 25th through the 31st. Thank you for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder, these are general readings. For a personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting with your first card, Capricorn, your anchor card for the reading, you have the Six of Wands. This is a card of success. This indicates, Capricorn, that you have been working hard and you're receiving some recognition for your accomplishments. Now, this doesn't always have to refer to the workplace, your job. This can be in regards to taking care of your children, or possibly if you volunteer with an association or group. The Six of Wands card is about being a role model, Capricorn. It is setting the standards, and you take pride in your ability to lead and inspire others. And whether you realize it or not, others are looking to you for guidance. Without you even knowing, people look up to you, Capricorn. And with the Six of Wands as your anchor card, this sets the tone for the reading. This card is victory and success. It's about recognition, self-confidence, being a role model for others. So take a little time out, Cap, celebrate your triumph, but know that you have not reached your final destination. And as you can see, looking at our card here, the individual is on a horse coming through the town with everyone cheering and admiring the individual. He is going to continue on going forward. Now, this happens to be Leo's card, the Six of Wands, so it can indicate that a Leo might have helped you to get to where you are right now. So always be sure to give thanks and gratitude to the ones that did help you to achieve your accomplishments. And the number 6 energy of this card is one of harmony and balance, love and happiness. But it is also a sign of work that still needs to be done. So this is about taking a break when you see this card. Be thankful for the praise, but know that you will continue forward. Your next card, Capricorn, the Two of Wands, indicating that you are off to a good start with all that you've been doing at this time. But you're pausing, you're waiting. This card is indicating you're on the threshold where you have the power to choose what you want to do, what direction you want to go in, how you want to proceed right now. This indicates that you're filled with a creative force and you have only to choose what you want to do before committing to a new direction. You might possibly be pausing to look back at where you've come from and then looking ahead to see where you want to go. This is the time of planning, and know, Capricorn, that you are not stuck with only one option, and you don't need to do things in the same old way. You have the ability to create such an original vision for yourself. There is opportunity in the air for you, Capricorn. Some of you are happy to return to how your lives were, and that could be in regards to your relationships, your job. But there are other Capricorns that have this unique opportunity. Because of what has happened the past few months, to explore new options, new directions, opportunities that might not have turned up before. But they're in front of you now. So for some Capricorns, you need to ask yourself, do you want to stay with this person? Do you want to go back to the old job that you had? The Two of Wands is about having choice, deciding what you want for your future, and it doesn't have to be the same old thing. Now, looking at the card here, see the two wands? That's about making a choice, a decision. He's holding a sphere or a globe, which represents the earthly domain. You have so much to choose from. He's holding the world in his hands. He's looking out at all the possibilities. Now, the number 2 energy of this card is the moment of creation when two forces come together. 2 has to do with balance and harmony, and it's also got to do with your intuition. And as always, 2 is the number of the sacral chakra, which has to do with change. So you have the opportunity with this card showing up, Capricorn, to decide what path you want to take. Then set one foot in front of the other, because you have the power within you to create your own destiny. Going on to your next card, Capricorn, the 9 of Swords. Well, possibly this card is showing up, Cap, because of what might be in front of you. You might be a bit reluctant to go that direction because it will be out of your comfort zone. Something that you're not used to. Doing something that's new and different to you. But this is exciting, Capricorn, to take advantage of this opportunity and situation that you might have been put into. The Wands energy with your first 2 cards is passion. It's a very fiery energy. So who wouldn't want to do something that they're really passionate about day in and day out? But the 9 of Swords has showed up, which is fear, worry, being stressed out. So for some Capricorns, this card might be showing up because you're trying to make that decision. You're not sure what options to take. You're kind of at a stalemate right now. And the Sword energy is all about your mental energies, your thought process. And with your 2 previous cards, having this wonderful, fiery, energetic, positive wand energy, there is a possibility that with the 9 of Swords card showing up, you might have someone in your life that's a Gemini, giving you second thoughts, possibly telling you the downside to going off and doing something new and exciting. Now, the 9 of Swords is actually Gemini's card. And the Swords energy at times can be what is called a double-edged sword. Because on the one hand, you can have logic and rational thought. And then on the other hand, the swords are good for elimination. So it is possible for a few Capricorns, you might have a Gemini influencing you. The 9 of Swords is associated with the 4th chakra. That is the heart center. So my intuition is saying to follow your heart, Capricorn. And the number 9 energy of this card is at the very end. So if you're trying to make a decision, you're pretty close to it. 9s represent looking back over what you've done and then just feeling secure enough in your achievements and your accomplishments to move forward into something new and bring those with you. Something that will be great for your future. So don't let this energy stop you, Cap. Now, the 3 card spread adds up to 17, which reduces down to number 8. And number 8 is all about abundance. But number 8 is also about influence. So if you do have somebody strongly trying to influence you not to seek out new direction, you need to ask yourself why, Capricorn. The future has so much to offer you, Cap. Now, your next card, Capricorn, is your overall energy card for the entire reading. And you have the 2 of Swords. Well, when the 2 of Swords appears, you're putting off making a decision for now. So for some Capricorns, you're being influenced by outside forces. You might be feeling uncertain. Some of you may possibly not want to offend or hurt someone that's involved in your decision. And the Two of Swords energy is the need to withdraw in order to contemplate your options. This is about making rational and making a decision. You might want to know more facts before you actually make that decision. So you're being very rational in regards to this decision. But one of the things I feel is true with the Two of Swords showing up is it could be indicating that you're ignoring your emotions and using logic to deny how you're feeling. This could be that somebody is influencing you. You might know it in your heart and soul that you want to take advantage of a new opportunity or a new direction. Something that's possibly out of your comfort zone. But either yourself, with the sword energy, using rational thought and logic, is talking yourself out of it. Or you do have someone who's possibly influencing you, which I did pick up for some Capricorns. Some negative energy surrounding this Nine of Swords. And with this being Gemini's card, it could possibly be a Gemini individual, but it could also be another air sign, Aquarius or Libra. So just keep that in mind, Capricorn. The decision is yours, not theirs. Now on this card, she holds two swords. She's at a crossroads. She's got a blindfold on, which represents not seeing clearly. And this usually indicates that you don't know all the facts. You don't know the future. No one does. So you need to trust in your intuition to go after what's now in your life, Capricorn. And the number 2 energy of this card, it's showing up again. It was in your Two of Wands. And both cards are pausing and waiting and deciding. But it does represent change. It has to do with balance and harmony for you, Capricorn. And it's talking about using your intuition. Now, one thing I can tell you, Capricorn, with the Two of Swords being your overall energy that's driving everything that's happening this week, is that you need to trust in your intuition. It is only your decision to make. Block out everything and everyone else and see how you feel. What is it you want to do for your future, Capricorn? Now let's take a look at which crystal your angels, the guides, are suggesting for you this week. UNAKITE. Okay, well, your guides certainly know how to pick the crystals to guide you. UNAKITE is associated with the heart chakra. It's about following your heart. And this crystal UNAKITE is indicating that you're concentrating maybe too much, thinking about the past, as well as concentrating and thinking too much about your future. You're worried about what has happened. You're worried about what will happen. The UNAKITE crystal helps you to live in the now. It is a balancing and grounding crystal, which is associated with the heart chakra. So this crystal is telling you to focus on things and people that bring you the most happiness at this moment. So keep that in mind, Capricorn. If you have an individual that is trying to influence you and hold you back, is the best way I can put it, try to focus on the things and people that bring you the most happiness. Spend time doing the things that you love. Now, the UNAKITE crystal has been suggested for you this week to encourage you to be fully present. It's time for you to enjoy what is around you now. Take advantage of the opportunities before you now. Be grateful for the experiences that you've been through in the past. They've made you the wonderful person you are. But begin to honor who you are. Make the most of each opportunity that comes your way, Capricorn. Well, your angels and guides have spoken, telling you to live in the present. So I leave you with the message of the cards, Capricorn, but it is all within your own hands. You decide your own destiny, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Capricorn family.